Muffins. Okay, so I decided to do a video today because I feel so much better. So I just didn't really want to come to you with a video when I'm like not really feeling good, and that's basically how I've been doing for the last few videos that I have put up. Okay, so thank you for joining me back at my channel, That Fat Chick. Let's start off with the numbers. Okay, so I had RNY surgery December the 31st of 2015. No, 2014, sorry. My starting weight was 262. My current weight, I don't know. Actually, well, the scale is in the living room. The last time I stepped on a scale, it was like 146. I might be just a little bit lower because it was that time. But today I actually, oh yeah, and I had surgery with Dr. B at Montefiore Hospital. Okay, so I have been feeling much better. Not quite all the way better, but much better. I have been taking my ulcer medication, and that, taking it correctly, because before I wasn't taking it correctly. I was supposed to take it 3 times a day and drink a glass of water afterwards and take it on an empty stomach, and I had it all screwed up. I don't know why I didn't read the directions, but I thought, I don't know, you just take the medication once a day. No, 3 times a day, and it's pretty much been helping me. I still get nauseated. I still have pain. Like, I had pain this morning, but it's not as severe as it normally is. So I'm really thankful for that. I'm in a good mood today. I feel good. I've been getting out a lot more. Yesterday, me and my daughter went out and we walked everywhere. And just in my mind, I just kept saying to myself, if I was the size I was 16 months ago, there'll be no way that I would be able to walk this long distance going there and back. And we walked. It was around in the neighborhood, but it was probably like 20 blocks, 20-30 blocks we walk. And no, about 20 blocks. Wait. No, okay, maybe, yeah, maybe 20 blocks, but they're long blocks. And then we walked there and back. And we took our time walking, but we got there in less than like 15 minutes. Normally it probably would have took me, again, like in a long time. So, you know, little things like that I have to keep playing in my mind, that I'm not where I was before. Currently where I am, I still need to play in my mind that to be grateful and thankful for, because I can do a lot more, and not just focus so much on the things that I don't like about the RNY, which there are a lot of things I don't like about this surgery. But since I'm in a good mood today, I'm not gonna say I'm not in a regretful mood. I'm still in that little regretful mood, but I just feel better today, and thank God I do. I kind of still have to watch the way that I eat. Yesterday I had bought some fruit. I wanted to, you know, the kids are out of school, so my daughter's home, the 14-year-old, and I noticed that she's just been eating like peanut butter and jelly, and bread and butter, and I'm just like, what is she doing? And I cook, so I'm like, okay, I can't expect her to eat healthy if I don't have anything healthy in here for her to grab to snack on. So I went to the store and I got some fruits and stuff, and I split it up between the 14-year-old, my 22-year-old daughter, and myself. I don't know if, let me know if anyone has the RNY. Do they have a problem with the fruit, like certain fruits? Because the strawberries just upset my stomach. I was able to eat the cherries, and what else did I buy? Strawberry, cherries, and grapes. I didn't really eat the grapes too much because it's just there was green grapes, and I'm really not too fond of green grapes. They're a little bit too bitter for me. So I ate a little bit of that, and you know, I went into her room and I was just like, here's a bag of fruit, focus on eating the fruit today. Try not to eat too much bread and all of that type of stuff. So, you know, I have to give her different options to pick out, because, you know, they eat what's in the house, and they eat what we bring in, and they eat what they see us eating. And I don't want my daughter to have a weight problem as she's getting older. So, and I also don't want her feeling uncomfortable about you know, her body or anything like that. So I think if I can cook just a little bit more healthier and have a little bit more healthier snacks for her to grab to for this summer, you know, she'll stay at that at a good weight, and get her out more. She's not the type of a child that likes to go outside a lot. So I had enrolled her into a summer camp program with her school, and it's free. They go to opera, they go to plays, opera plays, they go on trips. So I was just like, I don't want her sitting around for the summer, so let her get out and do things. And it's free, honey, it's free. It's not a lot of programs out here that is free for kids today. So other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know if I really want to touch on this, but I'm going to touch on it just a little bit. You can ask questions and I'll answer them. I kind of deal better with people asking questions, and then I can come back and answer them. But I did speak a long time ago about relationships and this weight loss surgery. And I think at that particular time, me and my partner was kind of, you know, going through a little bit. I think because something that I really noticed is that our relationship wasn't about us anymore. Our relationship was about my weight loss. Every conversation, every comment, every video, everything that we ever discussed was about my weight. It was about my journey. And even though she is 100% supportive of me, I think that with her, maybe she felt excluded, or that I didn't care about our relationship or certain other topics. Like, my main focus was just the weight and my health and how sick I was, and you know, and I just really, sometimes I even catch myself now that I kind of slip back into that habit of just talking about my weight loss surgery. And I think that, you know, that was I think in a way it made her feel kind of insecure. It made her feel unimportant, unwanted, and that everything was around Cynthia and it wasn't about Desi and Cynthia. So you know, I think that this journey is so hard when you have loved ones that are involved in it, because they try to understand. They try to understand, and it's hard for them because, you know, in all reality, we don't understand it. So we're like, I used to tell my girlfriend, you know, I'm learning as I go along. I'm going to make mistakes. You know, she would ask me questions and I would get frustrated. Like, I don't know, why are you asking me that? Like, why? And, you know, she would ask me, did you take your vitamins? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? And that would get me so frustrated, because I'm like, I'm learning this journey right along with you. I don't need a mother. You know, I don't need to feel like you're lecturing me. And I think by me saying that to her, it kind of hurt her feelings. And I think she also felt like I was kind of pushing her away. But it wasn't the fact that I was trying to push her away. It was like, I didn't understand it. So, you know, you're asking me 1,001 questions. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. And the good thing about her is that she's very smart, and she did a lot of research to where she can, you know, give me some feedback, or she's talked to her nutritionist or a friend of hers that has had weight loss surgery, you know, just trying to get an understanding from her part of it so she can support me better. And I think that that's a really good thing that family members and, you know, husbands and wives, or, you know, whatever, should do. You know what I mean? You researching, because you're going through this journey just as well as we are. You know, we're not perfect. If we were perfect, And if we didn't have any flaws or emotional issues and stuff, we wouldn't need the weight loss surgery, because I think 90% of the people who are overweight the way that we were, you know, we had a lot of emotional issues, mental issues, just stuff that we dealt with. And instead of dealing it in a healthy way, we use food to comfort and to cover up and to have an understanding. You know, I know for a fact, I even do it sometimes now, to when I'm feeling either lonely, because I'm in a long distance relationship. You know, sometimes I feel lonely, sometimes I'm frustrated, I'm sick, you know, I'm in my own little world, my job, my kid, you know, and food comforts me, you know. So in my mind, like, I have to learn how to tell myself, look, Cynthia, you're going through this right now. It's okay. Like, give yourself permission to go through this. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. Tomorrow's a new day. So don't get frustrated. And that's how I try to go on day by day, because I don't want anyone feeling uncomfortable. I don't want to push people out of my life. I don't want my household to feel like my weight is all that I focus on, which believe me, the kids don't care. But you know, it's different. This is a different journey for me, and I would really like to do a video and ask my sons what did they think about it, because they do not talk about anything when it comes to my weight. And I'm kind of wondering, do they speak to their friends about it? Because a lot of their friends follow me on my beauty channel, and I'm sure that they have tons of questions. And you know, I just kind of wonder, you know. So as far as like dealing with the relationship, I learned a lot through this journey. It has strengthened my relationship a lot. Now, along with strengthening it, we have had arguments, streaming arguments, and yelling and cussing, and like, we've been through everything. I've been with my partner for 5 years now, and I think 3 years into the relationship, I started with my weight loss journey. A year before that, I was dealing with cancer. So for the majority of our relationship, it was about me, my health issues, and what I was going through. And I don't know, she kind of felt like an outsider. You know, I know that going through this journey, you have to keep an open mind. You have to give yourself permission to forgive yourself and to make mistakes. And you have to keep an open line of communication. Like, communicate. You know, sometimes I'll call my girlfriend and I'm like, well, so are we good? Are we okay? Is there anything that, you know, that's bothering you? Or, you know, are you good? You know what I mean? Like, you just have to have a check-in point at some time, because the week will get away. Like today, I was talking to my girlfriend. She's like, today is Friday. I'm like, what? Today's not Friday. Yeah, today is Friday. So I've had a busy week. And, you know, you have so much stuff going on that you forget about nurturing your relationship. And, you know, I've seen a lot of videos to where a lot of marriages have broken up and relationship has broken up. And I've been there. Believe me, I've been there. Me and my girlfriend broke up for like 5 months, I believe it was. Like 5-6 months. And, you know, she was dating someone else. And it was hard, you know, to try to get someone to understand where you're coming from with this journey, and not try to make them feel like they're not important. And my problem was I excluded her emotionally. Like, I don't want nobody crying, I don't want this, don't ask me this, let me do this, you know. Everything was let me, and this is mine, you know. And I think, you know, that was just a way that I can deal with it. But in all reality, I did push her away. So, you know, nurture your relationship. It takes 10 minutes a day to, you know, check in with your partner. You know, how you doing, babe? And, you know, just to make sure that they're okay. Because along with that, you know, you have children that you have to deal with. You have a household that you have to run. And your weight loss surgery is like another anchor to your life. Not anchor in a bad way, but it's another part of your life that you personally have to deal with, sometimes without your husband, your wife, and the children and other family members. You need that time to readjust, to regroup, to think, to pray, to meditate, to make goals, you know, to prepare food. You know, this weight loss life is so separate from whatever you're going through, but don't make it too separate to where your rest of your family don't feel included in with it. So that's what I really had to learn. And you know, I used to speak to my friend who also had no, she didn't have it, she lost a lot of weight, and I used to ask her, you know, how is your partner dealing with it, and how do you deal with this, and how do you deal with that? So like, even once again, I think that it's really good for people that's in the weight loss community to connect with other people who have lost weight. It doesn't have to be through surgery, but just because you both have that type of understanding to where you can communicate with a person who's had weight loss surgery, I can say things to her that she can understand, but then to my partner, sometimes I can't put it into words to where she will understand it, you know, and then I'll get frustrated because I'm trying to explain it to her, but then I have to keep in my mind, she hasn't had this, you know, she's not where you are. So I have to keep in mind that I have to be more patient and understanding when it comes to my partner, you know. So I am totally grateful for the support that my partner has given me. Y'all don't even know, like, every stitch of equipment and food and protein and powders and all types of everything that I've ever needed, going into the hospital, coming out, she has bought everything, you know what I mean? And you know, that's a nice thing, you know. And you know, my girlfriend always told me I'm beautiful every day, like every freaking day, and I love it though. And you know, you just really don't let the surgery detach you from your reality, which is your husband, your wife, your children, and your family members, your job. You know, I think I've said this before in other videos that I don't want my weight loss journey to be the only thing that I focus on in my life, because I'm much more than my weight loss journey, you know. I have other issues that I'm going through, you know. So I just want to say, and pray together. I can honestly say I love when my partner prays. Like, her prayers will have you in tears, okay? You have to pray together. I don't care what religion you are, what you believe, whatever you are. If you believe in something that's more spiritual than yourself, you know, do that with your partner. Include them into that, you know. And it works, you know. So, you know, muffins, I always end this video with a body shot. So let's get to it. Okay, so I can move back just a little bit more. I don't know if I should go back over that way. Maybe let me move out the camera just a little bit. No, wait. Let me move it out just a little bit, and I'm gonna go stand back there so you can hear me. So, y'all seen me wear this before. This is a size small shirt. The jeans that I have on, I think they're a size 4 or 5. So let me turn the camera just a little bit, and I'm gonna step back here so you muffins can see me. Hopefully you can. Okay. Okay, so that's what I look like as of now. I don't think my body's gonna lose any more weight. I think I'm gonna basically stay where I am. I'm 146 now. I really want to see how much I weigh. I know this video was going on 20 minutes. I'm very sorry. I do. I want to see how much I weigh now. Give me a minute, muffins. Okay, so I have my scale. This is what my scale looks like. Thank you to my girlfriend, she bought it for me. Okay, so I just step on it. I'm sorry, muffins. Okay, I'm gonna step on it. Wait, why isn't it lighting up? What happened? Okay. Okay, so you can see it's on 0. I don't know, it seems like everywhere I put it, it gives me a different reading, but we're going to take this one today. Wow, I guess I lost the extra weight that I did gain. So now I am 145.8. I think the lowest weight I've been was 139. That was too damn small, and that was when I was sick. I'm comfortable at where I am right now. I would like to go back up to like maybe 150, 155, but I'm cool where I am right now. So muffins, thank you for joining me back at my channel, That Fat Chick. I so appreciate you muffins watching my videos and commenting and supporting me. Not for once do I ever think that I could have gotten through this journey without you guys. I learned so much from everyone. Okay, muffins, I'll talk to you muffins later.